So welcome back everyone to Pokemon Revolution Online. Today we're gonna talk about bosses. So recently we have an update which I believe fixed the crit mechanic. So before we have like if we lower the target's special attack or attack, then the crit will also be affected. But it shouldn't be, and they fixed that. So what it means is that it killed Baton Pass team for hard mode boss fight. Yeah, so usually you use Whimsicott to Memento and lower opponent special attack, and then you come with some Baton Pass just passing around. Even if you get crit, you will still be able to fix that because crit only does a few amount because it was bugged, and now they fixed that. So that's a good thing for PvP, but for bosses it's bad, right? So what I'm gonna try today is that I'm gonna still using Baton Pass, and let's see if it works because I have made a few adjustments. Yeah, so let's take a look at my team. Okay, we have Mega Bayonet with Torn Destiny Bond, Will-O-Wisp, and Flash. Then we have Whimsicott. First one, Tailwind, Worry Seed, Light Screen, and Memento. And the second one, we have Switcheroo, Cotton Spore, Leech Seed, and Memento. And then we have Baton Pass Mew, which have Amnesia, Baton Pass, Substitute, and Stealth Rock. And then we have Blaziken. This can also be a Scolipede with the set on the screen right now. I'm gonna add that in when I'm editing. Scolipede can also work in this situation. I think it even works like, better than Blaziken. Okay, then finally we have Haxorus, apparently with Dual Sharp, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Dragon Claw. And what we are going to do is we are going to go through some hard bosses battles, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are here at our first boss, the boss that everybody loves. Yeah, of course, because he gives more money, and he gives a membership, I believe, third wins. Yeah, and just ignore the what's that again? The Fiona iPhone. Yeah, the iPhone running around. I'm not even catching it. Okay, so he leads with Shaman Sky. So I'm a Whimsicott. I lead with a Whimsicott, of course. I'm a Whimsicott because I think that I'm not gonna live an air slash from it. So even at the light screen. So I'm just gonna simply Memento here. You already lead, like for this kind of boss, you'll see after that. For this kind of boss, I already lead Whimsicott. This one particularly because you have Worry Seed, which I will explain later. Light Screen and Memento. In this case, I'm just gonna Memento, I believe. Yeah, just gonna Memento. Yeah, here we go. And now on to the second one. Yeah, this one we have Switcheroo, Cotton Spore, Leech Seed, and Memento. So you're not gonna Memento straight because you can have some value out this. So this Whimsicott is actually holding Macho Brace to lower your speed. You use this one to train Eevees, right? So you hold this one and you Switcheroo. You take the Shaman Sky item and you give it a Macho Brace, and then its speed will be lowered, and you will likely to be faster later with your setup. With your setup. That's not a word. Okay, so it's whatever. So what if they lead with Mega? If it's a Mega, you cannot Switcheroo it. So you have to use Cotton Spore in those cases. Uh, both of these will work similarly. So it's simple. You're gonna switcheroo first, and then you memento. And let's see how this works. Okay, switcheroo. Give it. We have choice spec, and then we memento. So now I'm actually gonna go Bayonet because I know it's a special attacker. So my Mew is my setup on that because it has amnesia. So what if it crits me? Like what if it has me dead? So I'm gonna go Bayonet first. What it's gonna do is just I'm gonna spam flash till I die because that will reduce the risk that we take to set up baton pass, right? And I'll talk about more about that later. And basically what we are doing is that we are we are lowering the chance of these bosses to Haxorus. Now go back to Mew and go Substitute. Substitute is pretty useful because even when you got crit, you can just substitute again and you're faster because it's holding a Metro Break. So unless it crits you like 4 times in a row, 5 times, then that's on it. It got flashed as well. So later on I baton pass to Blaziken and just set up the 3 Soul Sands in front of it because it can miss, it can crit. It had to go through all of that just to break my sub, and when it happened, I'm just gonna sub again and it will have to go through that again. So that's why Substitute is the great tool for this. So just like that, we pass to our sweeper Haxorus. He's just gonna finish the job. There's nothing much here, honestly. Yeah. Oh, and we have Stealth Rock on Mew as well. So we have some extra damage to guarantee Haxorus knockout every single one of these. And yeah, I think that's it for the first boss. Let's get to the second one. Okay, here we have Brock. Now, what's the difference here? The difference is that he leads with Aerodactyl, which is a physical attacker, and you cannot use the same thing like we did last time because it's a special attacker. So right here, I believe I memento immediately because there's nothing we can do here, honestly. Yeah, we just memento, and then you go to second Whimsicott, and it's a mega, so you have to use Cotton Spore, not switcheroo. Okay, so done. Now we have Bayonet out, and here I'm gonna click Will-O-Wisp because it's a physical attacker, and then I'm gonna spam flash. You have to be careful because you cannot let this Aerodactyl die before you set up, because if so, the second Pokemon comes out, it's gonna kill you. It doesn't have its stat lowered, so you have to set up while this Aerodactyl is still alive. That's why I switched to Mew here, and then I'll Stealth Rock and Substitute. It's burned, so even a crit won't kill us, I'm pretty sure. And then you don't need to set up Amnesia here, you just need to battle pass back to Blaziken. And since it's a physical attacker, I actually should use Bulk Up. With Scholar Beat you can use Iron Defense, but honestly it has like I'm pretty sure I flashed like 4 times already, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm just gonna Source Dance before it this Aerodactyl died to burnt, and then Haxorus just finished the rest. There's nothing really hard here, honestly. So that went pretty smooth. So I have shown you how to deal with special attacker as lead and physical attacker as lead. Even the Mega Lead, how to slow it down and stuff like that. Why do I have like both Cotton Sport and Switcheroo? Is because Cotton Sport doesn't work. Cotton Sport doesn't work on grass type. So for grass type, you just need to Switcheroo it. So what if it has a grass type Mega? I want to say a Sceptile, or let's see, Sceptile, Abomasnow. Abomasnow is slow, so you outsped it naturally. What about Sceptile? Sceptile is actually a special attacker. So your first Whimsicott is, it has Tailwind. So she's just gonna light screen that. Sceptile doesn't have any move to hit Whimsicott to begin with. Just light screen and then Tailwind, and you can move first a few turns later. But I suggest you shouldn't do that, because Tailwind is not. I just put it there in case, just in case, because it's not really useful or something. Yeah. So. And I don't think any boss lead with Sceptile. And even then, even if you're slower, you only risk like just one turn for it to crit. And to go through all the flashes and stuff, only one turn. And that's the best it could do. So that's pretty consistent, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna go through these bosses right here. Why are they different? Well, here we go. They have a Flareon. So you're wondering, why am I leading Bayonet? Because it had Guts and it's holding Toxic Orb. If you Memento on this, it's gonna die because it has Toxic Orb and you cannot set up on it. And that's the problem. So I'm leading with Bayonet. For what? Mega and Destiny Bond. With Destiny Bond, you're gonna take it out and you will set up on the next Pokemon, not this one. Yes, it's down. So her next Pokemon is Mienshao, a physical attacker. So I actually lost my Bayonet, lost my Will-O-Wisp, but it's okay. I can still, like, let's see right here. I actually made a mistake here, because I should have continued with my first Whimsicott, the one with Tailwind, Light Screen, Memento, Cotton Sport. I should have go that one and use Memento. So this one can maybe lower speed, but instead I actually go this one first. But it's okay. I can still lower speed and then Memento once, just one time. Yeah, I'm Memento one, and then Mew. Actually, you don't set up Amnesia. I'm just going Mew so you can use Stealth Rock. You see that knockoff did nothing. Even it critted and kills Mew, it still doesn't matter, because our main setup on this is Blaziken, because it's a physical attacker. So you can bulk up here and eat all the damage. You have Speed Boost, so you can substitute. Again, if you have Scald Beat, you even do better here because you have Iron Defense and Speed Boost. So just set up all the way here. I have Bulk Up and Swords Dance because sometimes it's too slow. I just want to click Swords Dance. And for example, if the target is burned and it's dying, then I have to set up faster before it dies. So there's Swords Dance, and then just gonna put some substitute. Once the substitute breaks, you have to use substitute right away, because you don't want to be like exposed and it will crit you, right? And yes, after setting up +6 here, I'm just gonna sweep the whole thing, really, honestly. There's not anything to do. Really, just one-shot all the other Pokemon. The Stealth Rock is actually very crucial because some Pokemon holds Focus Sash. It's not just some extra damage, it's also to break Focus Sash. And then here we are down to Ptokus. poison jab this, and we're done here. Next up is Shaohui, which I believe I switch up. Yeah, it's a shaman, so nothing special. Let's move on to the next boss. Just typical. We just shaman before, so we're just gonna win here, I believe. Yeah, okay, so Misty. Why is Misty special? That's a weird question. Because she leads with Milotic. What's different about Milotic? It has competitive ability. So that means if you use Memento on it, its special attack is gonna grow like crazy and you're not gonna be able to deal with it. That will screw your strategy. And this is when use Worry Seed to make its ability become Amnesia. Oh no, sorry, not Amnesia. What's it? Insomnia? Yeah, Insomnia. It can't sleep. So by changing its ability, you can next stop Memento it. I should have used Light Screen here first actually. Yeah, talking about mistake. And here you can use Memento. Yeah, should have used Light Screen so you can switch through this and Memento later, but that's just a small mistake, minor one, because Milotic is it's more of a defensive Pokemon than offensive. So yeah, next time I'm just gonna flash till I die because I don't want to burn. Actually, if it's scored on my Mew, then it's gonna be burned. So it's nothing special. It's just a spam flash till I die. Pretty simple. And I want to save. I want to save my Bennett, Mega Bennett, because sometimes some boss just hacks you left and right. And remember when at last Pokemon you just miss a move? Yeah, and it just hacks you, and you die. You don't have anything left to fight it. And Bennett has Prankster, Destiny Bond, so that would definitely help. Okay, I think Misty is done here. Just substitute. Yeah, it got flashed too many times. Even if Chris here, it doesn't matter because yeah, all set up. Go to Blaziken and Sword Sand 3 times because Amnesia is +3 now. +6, sorry. 6th stage. Yeah, there's nothing much. Let's move on to the next spot. Where is it? Okay, here. George. Why is he special? At this question again. He has Arcanine. I believe this Arcanine has Roar. I think so. Not sure. He had it back in the day and screwed me over. Not sure about now. I mean, back in the day, it's like 2 years later, the last time. Yeah, so it has Roar. So I'm just gonna lead with Bennett. Same at Flareon. I'm just gonna Destiny Bond, kill it. Did it KO? Yeah, it didn't even need a crit to kill me. This hard boss, it has insane EVs for some reason. Okay, here I'm just gonna Memento this, and then I'm gonna go my second Whimsicott and Switcheroo, so it's slower, and then Memento again. Yeah, Memento again. So you have to set up Stealth Rock 100% every time. You have to do that, and make sure you have Stealth Rock. Just saying that because that's very important. You just go Mew and Baton past the Blaziken, and you can start bulking up here. You're still behind the sub, so even if he crits you, you can sub again. You have to sub again. You don't let him crit when you are exposed. Yeah, basically he has to crit 5 times in a row, which is hard enough. Yeah, it just crit me once. Doesn't matter. Crit me twice. Didn't matter. No, it didn't even crit anymore. So from here, I'm just gonna book up like 4 times and source them once because I'm lazy. Okay. So yeah, from here Haxorus just sweep. Yep. Substitute is also nice because sometimes they have Intimidate. Yeah, Intimidate and Priority move. We can break your sub if they are lucky though. If they're lucky enough. So with this, you bypass many hexes. Haxorus bypass hexes, you know, right? Many hexes from the bosses themselves. So with all of that, let's take this to practice. I'm having the boss right here. Make sure our lead is right. Let's lead with Tailwind. Holding light clay. Just sometimes I use light screen. Okay, let's put it in practice. Show you how it's done. Live. Okay. So this Swampert. It's physical, most likely. Maybe it's a mega. So I'm just gonna memento it. Yeah, it's mega. Yeah, memento this. And then I'm gonna go to my next Whimsicott. Let's see here. Actually put the wrong order there. I usually put them in the right order because sometimes I messed up and I clicked the wrong one. So here, when you Cotton Spore, because it's a mega, you cannot switch through it. Oh, it froze you. This is what I'm talking about. They're hexing you. It's okay, it's okay. You're gonna get through this. Very nice. Also, we lost like 1 memento, but then we also have Will-O-Wisps. What if you miss Will-O-Wisps? Then it will have to crit you to kill you. And it's okay because you still have Blaziken to bulk up. You're faster now. They use Earthquake, that's fine. I'm gonna flash a few times. Just crit me here. Dude, just crit me. Kill me. Just wanna show dominance. Yeah, okay, flash 3 times? Not 3? Can it do 4? No. It dies, it doesn't matter. So now Mew is up. I'm gonna substitute here because I don't wanna get crit. So remember, it's burnt, so it's taking because you cannot let it die before you're done setting up. And make sure to put your rocks up, Stealth Rock. And then Baton Pass to Blaziken. And here you start bulking up. Okay. Earthquake broke my sub. That's interesting. I'm just gonna sub again to see if he actually broke the sub this time. He misses due to flash. That's very nice. Even if he hits, I'm just gonna bulking up here. Miss again. Very nice. You know, Bayonet. This is not like a star in PvP or anything, but it's really good here. Okay, it's miss again. What's the accuracy of this guy after I used flash 3 times? Okay, since I bulked up, the Earthquake is not gonna do enough damage to break my sub. Even if it crits me, I'm just gonna sub again. So this Swampert is actually dying. So the sub is broken. I'm gonna sub again. Remember, you have to done setting up before the Swampert died because, yeah, reasons. I talked about it before. So we need 2 more stages. I'm just gonna source them to speed up the process. Yeah, it's miss again. That's really nice. Okay, so Baton Pass here. Again, it can still hex you, like hitting you tons of time. You can't even hit like 2 Stone Edge in a row or 1 Stone Edge in PvP, that's really bad. It has to bypass all of these to get through your decoy, and that is great. Now Haxorus just sweep here. Oh yeah, I haven't explained why did we choose Haxorus, because sometimes the boss has unaware Pokemon like Quagsire or Clefable, but Haxorus has Mold Breaker, right? The ability Mold Breaker, so it ignores those abilities and go through that, and you still gonna deal massive damage and kill them. And why do I have Dual Chop? Because sometimes they have Focus Sash Alakazam. I know Stealth Rock is gonna break Focus Sash most of the time, but with Alakazam it has Magic Guard, so it won't break it. You have Dual Chop, which hits 2 times, so it's gonna go through Focus Sash like nothing. Of course, it has issue like 90% accuracy, but Alakazam is rarely, and I'm holding White Lens, which makes its accuracy boosted to 99%. So all of that is gonna be quite hard for you to lose. Yeah, we're done here. And oh yeah, this team might be good for almost all bosses, but not all. This one, actually, some bosses has a requirement, like Steven, you have to bring 2 steels, and that guy in Sinnoh, you have to bring a Heatran. Just skip them. I don't like fighting them. Okay, so actually, there's one boss called Ash Westbrook. He has 2 Pokemon with Roar as his first 2 Pokemon. So even though you can use Bayonet to kill one, then the second one can still roar you. And it's pretty ironic, because if you need the Aldinite, Aldino Megastone, you have to fight him. But I suggest you bring a different team for him, just for him, because he has 2 roar. It's too risky to bring this team to go against him. So yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, I'm out of breath. Sorry guys. So this team doing well. I never lost before unless I fight Ash Westbrook. Okay, we're done here. I hope you find this useful, and I'll see you next time.